This is a quick instructional video. For those of you that don't know, there's probably thousands of videos out there explaining this, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it on there because I have the blue Saraceno Dogs of War song. This just goes along with it. This is part of understanding your guitar and the tuning and the different parts of that, so I'll try and be brief. So the tuning I use for that song is drop C, and what that is from standard tuning is down a whole step except for your 6th string, which is down 2 steps. So just for reference, we're going to go from your high string to your low string. High string we're going to call 1, low string we're going to call 6. Everything in between flows chronologically, mathematically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what that would look like in standard tuning would basically be this. Everything from the 5th string to the 1st string would be on the 2nd fret. That's what it sounds like in standard. On the 6th string, it would be here. That would be your E note. Now because you've dropped, so this picturing that should kind of give you an idea of what happens to the scale, what happens to the notes. Everything moves down. It's like this. So try not to lose my train of thought here. So down a whole step is basically 2 notes. So 2 notes, that's going to be 1 step. Here, an additional step, and that's 2 steps. You have, I won't get into I'll try not to get into the larger portion of that. Your half notes, like your sharps, your flats, what have you. Anyways, what this does is this now changes where the notes are. What used to be your low E is now on the 4th fret. So this is C, which means here used to be D, now it's C. So this chord, or even down here, is that is now C. So here on the 3rd fret, that's going to be your E flat. That doesn't matter so much. That this other part that is kind of important, this being C, just so you have a reference to your chords. This is no longer D, this is no longer C. Another thing, it's a drop tuning, which means instead of your chords being structured like this, it's now like this. So you can bar it. These chords don't work anymore where you have 3rd fret, 5th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd, 3rd. This would not work. So your major chord would be so that's kind of the ins and outs of drop C tuning. Again, that's relevant because that's the tuning I choose for this song. That's just kind of how I heard it. Excuse me. Yeah, and I'll get into the additional videos. All right.